Ahoy Captains, it's Baz again with another video from World of Warships Legends. And today we have a Let's Play video for you. We're in the Velos. It's the Pan-European Tier 8 Premium Destroyer. Boy, that was a mouthful. That took me a few times to do that. And we're in a game of Capture the Base on the map Haven. You don't see this map too often in replays. It's hard to have good matches in this map. I feel, even though I really do like this map. I like the setup with the islands and stuff. Although the only thing that is maybe a downside to this map is that it does take a little while to develop, for the match to develop, I should say. Especially when you're on the flanks, you got to go all the way to the bottom, or if you're on the left, you got to go all the way there until the action starts. So maybe if you're chomping at the bit there, or if you don't know how to position your ship like a lot of the newbies do, this map is not for you. And I think that's why it does take a little while to get used to it. Anyways, we're on the right flank here. We're heading south. Velos has a decent amount of speed to it. It's gotten, I think I got a buff to its speed. I can't remember. We'll talk about the buffs in a second here as soon as we clear this flank. The action is about to get a little bit hot and heavy. But yeah, it has been buffed a few times since it's been released. I think it was springtime, summertime 2024 is when this campaign ship was given to us. And it got a buff straight away. I didn't think it was that bad of a ship, to be honest with you, when it was first released. But they felt it needed a buff to compete with the Lucians and the Katsonuses of the world. And then it got another buff. So yeah, I think it's pretty darn good now. Anyways, we are happening upon a summoner right here. One of the better, I would say, tech tree ships, destroyer-wise. But I don't know, compared to the Velos, I think it's maybe lacking a little bit. Anyways, he pops his smoke, and we're actually going to think about using that to our advantage here. We got our torps away. Now these torps are mighty fine. They are super fast, super quick reloading, and they do a very decent amount of damage. You can see they're almost about to reload again. I think I have my reload down to around 40 seconds, and you can get that down even further. I think I've seen people with like 35. As we just dodged the summoner's torps, I think our engine boost may have saved us there. Not quite sure. That was a close one. But we did get one torp hit, so there's that. I like how they reload so quickly in that you can get a flood, get them to damage con, and then by the time you launch your next round, yeah, you have a good opportunity to get a permanent flood. But we were shooting our guns undetected there using the summoner smokescreen to our advantage. Then I think the summoner was shooting at us. It might have been a cruiser over there shooting at us. I'm not quite sure. But we popped our smoke just to be a little bit on the safe side, I would say. Speaking of USN destroyers, we are a USN destroyer. The Velos is. It's a Fletcher class. It's actually a Fletcher. It was a real life ship, and it was transferred to the Greek Navy eventually after World War II. But yeah, it has a few differences. It does have one less turret, so it's only got the 4 guns. And it's only got that one torpedo rack, although we just used that torpedo rack to kill the summoner. Don't sit in your smoke screen too long there, kids. Or at least be ready to vacate like we are here as the Richelieu is pushing us. The AL Richelieu, the friggin' abomination. Anyways, yeah, the Velos, like, again, it's a Fletcher class, so in the game, it does have the USN long duration smoke screens too. And a little bonus is that it gets 3 instead of just 2, so that's pretty cool. As we get another couple of torpedo strikes on the Georgia, and I think he was one of the ones that we got earlier, and he damage conned. Maybe it was one of our teammates getting on fire, I'm not quite sure. But he's fun, and so we're going to let him flood out as we work on the Richelieu. Our torpedoes are reloaded again, and so that's one of the fun things about this ship is you can just constantly spam torpedoes, use your guns, Everything reloads really quickly, the guns and the torps. So it's a fun ship to play, to be honest with you. As the Richelieu decides to turn into one of our torps, or maybe they were just too damn fast to avoid, and that is already our third kill of the match. Here we go, folks. Our side is cleared, and now we got a little bit of time till we get to the other side of the map and catch up with some more enemies, so we can talk more about the ship. But first, let's get our commander up on the screen so you can see our build. We're using Stig, good old Stiggy. What a name! And he's inspired by Bay and Murray in this video. Talk more about that in a second. The skills we're choosing are Subsurface Venture, Look at Me Now, Perceptive, Sheltered Arms, and for the legendary skill Unstoppable. Now you can see there the screenshot was from before presets were added to the game not too long ago as of this recording. And so we're kind of using a sort of a generic torpedo hybrid pan-European destroyer build here. And I was using Murray because of some of the other ones. They're a little sluggish. The Velos isn't really that sluggish. It's got a decent amount of speed to it. So if I were to revisit this build, I'd probably swap Murray for like a Sims. He would give you quite a bit more hit points. And all of the pan-European destroyers kind of suffer a little bit from a lack of hit points. And you know, in the third row there, I've chosen Perceptive because I kind of like being more of the hybrid. I like being more of a gunboat, anti-destroyer sort of play style. But if you really wanted to meme it up, you could choose back in stock or even less is more, and you can really knock your torpedo reload down to ridiculous levels. I think between like 30 35 seconds on the reload. But I think, having that RPF is just really invaluable overall. So that's why I always mostly choose Perceptive on all my destroyers. Well, there's only three enemy ships left, so if we're gonna get this Kraken, we got our work cut out for us a little bit here. As with most Krakens, like I always say, there's a lot of luck involved, but there's gonna be a little bit of skill involved here too. So we got a Harbin up in front of this island, and just wailing away on our other destroyer. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's way too close, and he's just sitting there taking it. Very nice. And the Harbin gets himself a double strike. There you go. But we know that the Harbin has a poor acceleration and deceleration. There's no way he's going to get out of the way of our speedy torps. And that's our fourth kill of the match. And now this Lightning's just sitting there taking it. What's with all these destroyers just sitting there taking it? Jesus. Well, this is where the luck comes out, or luck comes into things, because here we get Confederate medal too. We got our teammates shooting at him too. But there we go. Kraken Unleashed. High caliber medal on top of that. So, nice little match here. It's only been, 8 minutes into the match? Not even. Yeah, something like 8 minutes. So that was a quick one. This is a pretty good match that we got going on here. We only got the carrier left. Yes, we do have a carrier in this match. It's going to be a minute till we track them down, so we're just going to speed it up here a little bit. When it comes to carrier defense, the Velos is not the greatest. It doesn't really have a great AA rating, but it does have that defensive AA consumable. So when you do need to try and fend off the carrier, you can do it strategically or situationally, whatever you want to call it. And it's in its own slot there, so you might as well use it when you need to. So just before this match ends, let's really quickly talk about the buffs again that the ship got as we try and get a six-pack here. So the first buff, round of buffs that the Velos got got its torpedo reload time reduced from 60 seconds to 55 seconds. Rudder shift got reduced. The main battery shell damage got increased. The torpedo speed got increased from 66 knots to 72 base. So those are pretty speedy torps, and you can get those up pretty quickly there, just like I have in my build. And then the detectability of your torps was reduced by a little bit. Then the second buff, it reduced your main battery reload time from 2.5 to 2.2, which is kind of bananas. And then the torpedo reload time got reduced up by a further 10 seconds to 45 seconds base. So that's why my reload's at 40 seconds. And then your detectability got reduced by 120 meters as well. So quite a few buffs and quite a variety of buffs that the Velos got. Here we are in the results screen. A very fine match with over 127,000 in damage, those 5 kills, whole bunch of ribbons, very nice too. And then our Confederate and high caliber medals with our Kraken Unleashed medal. Then quite a good amount of XP too, 2,985 base. So yeah, I wouldn't be taking the Velos into ranked or anything, but it is a fine ship in standard. It can hold its own very nicely. If you are one of those that's been using Swirsky as your commander and you're having a little bit of trouble with it, try throwing Stig on there and you can thank me for it later. Hope you guys did enjoy that video. If you could, hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to see more of my videos. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, take care of yourselves and do what makes you happy.